Giving honor to God our Father, Christ our Redeemer, humankind our family, I will lift mine eyes into the hills, from whence comes my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Hello, and welcome again to Tyree-Hyche and my short series on social justice, front and center of the gospel. As previously mentioned, there are 9 emerging and pressing social justice issues. I previously covered the first 7: voting, climate justice, healthcare justice, refugees crisis, racial injustice, income gap, gun violence. The 8th emerging and pressing social justice issue is hunger and food insecurity. Even before the pandemic, Feeding America found that 37 million regularly face hunger in the U.S. and 38 million live in poverty. Extensive research reveals food insecurity is a complex problem. Many people do not have the resources to meet their basic needs. This produces challenges which increase a family's risk of food insecurity. Hunger runs deep in communities working the hardest to feed us, the rural and family communities. These are the very places where crops are grown to feed the world, and those very communities face hunger. It seems impossible, but in lands of plenty, hunger pains can be the sharpest. Studies show that millions of people in rural communities face hunger at higher rates than the people who live in urban areas. Living in a rural community comes with unique challenges. This includes a lack of transportation when the nearest grocery store or the nearest food pantry or the nearest food bank is potentially hours away. In the Bible, Christ speaks often of the poor and needy. He commands us to give generously to the less fortunate and to speak up on their behalf. When we study what God says about giving to the poor, we can see his heart and understand the importance responsibility that God has given to us. Consider this quote I recently read. The world's hunger is getting ridiculous. There is more fruit in the rich man's shampoo than in a poor man's plate. Isaiah 58:10 tells us, if you give some of your own food to feed those who are hungry and to satisfy the needs of those who are humble, then your light will rise in the dark and your darkness will become as bright as the noonday sun. Until next time, have a great day.